Yo guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're picking up where we left off in All the Mods 10. I did some work off camera, but I mean, it was basically, lag spike, just finishing off what we had started with the distillation process. It was actually a lot simpler than I had imagined. We are lagging like crazy. And it is right here. It's just another distillation tower. I also fixed the distillation tower over here. Wow, we're lagging like crazy today. We fixed this one over here. The reason we weren't getting multiple outputs was because I forgot to actually set the height back at 7 after I had broken this controller block. So you'll see the steam cracked light fuel is now producing us a bunch of different stuff. And oh my goodness. And this distillation tower is actually producing us 3 different outputs. So we're actually receiving naphtha on top of our light fuel. And then I just made another process over here with that being produced down. And then I have a whole chemical reactor chain here, which is then producing it into our styrene butadiene rubber. Which, if we look at our advanced motor, we should now be able to craft it because we have all the required prerequisites. So we'll get that crafting, and we're just going to watch this, make sure everything goes through, that there's no issues, no hiccups. And it should go fairly quick because we have the industrial souls speeding up every single machine in the process. So this is very nice to see. Everything is working flawlessly. Look at it go. It's just chugging all the parts out now. And we're making stainless steel plates. These are also crafting in the assembly machine. Those machines are notoriously slow. The compressors are slow until they actually get some efficiency going. The digital circuits, I believe, are made in the assembly as well. In the assembler, yep. So, and that's it. Here is a large advanced motor. And I believe this is actually the last modern industrialization. Oh, nope, we need the uranium quad fuel rods. Alright, almost done with this mod then. We're close, I could feel it. I really was hoping that was the end of it. So let's see here. This process shouldn't be as bad, I believe. This is... Tolua? Do we have that? Oh, yeah, we do. Alright, we need a mixer. Let's make an electric one. We are in the electric age. This is all we're using from here on out. And then real quickly, before we actually get too far into this, there is some things I want to show you, which is probably why we're getting lag. I'm probably going to have to chop these all down. But these trees from the Twilight Forest mod actually change the color of the grass, but they give all these particles. But if we go into video settings, if we turn particles to minimal, nope, that doesn't do it. Oh, it does. Nice. That should drastically help our FPS here in the base. I put a bunch of these around the base because I'm really sick of this dull green color that you get with the savanna. I really like the greenish blue that you get, but unfortunately, the trees would not grow everywhere, so we get this real awkward blend of color here. And then one final thing, and I tried recording this as I built it, and I could not get it to work. So it eventually, the whole clip got scratched. If we come into here, I have automated the last processing of all the modium ingots. So, oh, it looks like we're out of source. That's interesting. The problem is we're probably not out of source oh no, we are out of source. Let's see. Yeah, we're out of source. We're tapped. But we should have enough to make it the rest of the series. This is what I've gone for. It's not automated. It's just a continuous loop of crafting. I can't request it. But it is it's reliant on our source production down there. And as our source production is very slow, that kind of hinders it. So keep that in mind. But this process does work. What I'm doing is, for the imbuement chamber part, you need iron, dirt, and seeds. And then all I have is an exporter that exports source gems into the imbuement chamber. And then an importer that pulls the item on the whitelist out of it. I did try to do all of the different crafters, like the pattern processors, the providers. None of them worked for me. I don't know why. And then these ones were pretty easy to get going because it doesn't actually use the item. So it's not like I have to automate kelp, snow blocks, water buckets, wilding wings, feathers, arrows, iron. I mean, that's easy. Dirt, seeds, gunpowder, flint and steel, torches. We don't have to automate that because they don't get used in the crafting recipe. As for this one up here, the piglet charts obviously are automated right there in the Drigme farm. Then you have all the modium and unobtainium, which we have going in the nether. And these are the 4 essences that I just showed you downstairs. And then in the idea that it's the same exact process, I have an exporter exporting source gems and an importer importing all the modium alloy ingot. But it does not seem to be putting a source gem in there. I wonder why. We go into this here. Seems to be very finicky. Not enough source nearby. Well, there's the problem. Oh, I made 7,600. I think that's all we're gonna need. Don't quote me on that. But that's all I've done. I do have another series I started in the background, which you'll probably see maybe before this one, but maybe after it, because I kind of butchered the recording. I did add a withered beak, so we're going to need withered combs. Coal bee for our coal, because we've been running out left and right. I added 5 more coal or crude oil bees, because we couldn't keep up with how much we needed. And I guess we're going to import all of these into our AE system so they don't clog up our import chest here. But this is the process of, modded Minecraft. It's just trial and error, and in a pack like this where the angle is just everything combined, it takes some doing. But let's get back upstairs and let's finish Modern Industrialization finally, yeah? This mod has been crazy, but I've learned a lot, so I think the next time we were to ever use the mod, I think a lot of it will go a lot smoother now that I actually know what I'm doing. How many channels we got? 21 of 32. Alright, so what were we doing first? We wanted industrial TNT. This was the recipe, which was just flint and sand. We're going to save this one because I don't have automated flint, but I do have automated fire essence and stone essence. So we are going to need this. The industrial TNT, we are going to want like so. What else? Put you there. And we want our cables, of course. Pattern provider. And an exporter. Okay. And then we're... Oh, wait. We need induction cards. And I don't think we're going to need crafting cards, but we're going to grab them out just in case. And then in the same idea as every other build we've done, we're going to power it with induction cards. Going to get the cables connected here. Industrial TNT. We need a wrench. Outport on the top. We want you and you, just so we can quickly put them in like this. We're getting toluene. And nitrogen we can't actually get. Ooh, liquid air. Interestingly enough, I think we have liquid. It's being auto-processed downstairs. But if we get a centrifuge working, we might be able to scrape some off the top for this. Let me get the centrifuge setup going. Alright, and just like that, we now have liquid air being exported into our centrifuge here. Once it gets enough, it makes argon, oxygen, and nitrogen. The oxygen's reused, the argon's reused, the nitrogen's then put into here or our system. And then all we need to do now is see if we're actually able to craft this industrial TNT. Which we are. We'll see that should get put into here. If it all goes well, let's see. Scheduled 10 available. Oh, I messed up the crafting recipe. Yes. Curiously enough, I wonder if I just go like so and then request it. If we have enough in our system. Oh yeah, and just like that, it just works. And then we're going to connect our soul surge here as well. I know this makes for an ugly process with all these being like this, but it makes everything so much quicker. So just like that, we have industrial TNT now. Now, if we come back downstairs, I did not actually place my implosion crafter, which is good because I was going to get it up here. So let's see. Implosion implosion compressor. All right. Oh, that's why. It's a multi-block. So we need the... Oh, this wrench works. Awesome. So we need whatever those blocks are. Let's see, uses. We need solid titanium machine casings and blast-proof casings. Titanium casings. I was going to say, I thought I made these, and then blast-proof I made. Awesome. And then what are we crafting in here? Let's get all this cleared off. The nuclear mixed plate. This is the recipe we need to put in here. We're going to have to automate those. We have this process automated. So easily enough, we need an item hatch. We need an output and an input. And then we can go item input, item output. And then just go like so. We fill our blocks in. I don't know if this machine requires power or not. That is the only thing we might have to make an energy hatch. Says it's valid. Very nice. we're really stretching the limits of this. But I would like to just steal the channels from here, if at all possible, because it's not that we're running out of channels by any means. We still have, I don't know, I don't remember the total number we actually have with our big controller. But it's just easier if we do it like so. And speaking of which, I actually think I want to hide these items. I'd like to put it underneath, which that's fine because this is normally our wall. And then put that like so. And then we need not an exporter, but an importer. So we want to be able to pull what's ever in the output out. And then it should be as simple as putting a crafting recipe in. Okay. What is this called? Nuclear alloy. Let's see. We are missing one beryllium ingot. So let's see. How are you made? In an implosion crafter. Now I'm curious because we actually have the rest of those. Beryllium tiny dust, really. We have beryllium dust. I'm pretty sure we're making it out of emeralds. Ooh. Ooh, it looks like it does need power. Let's go energy hatch. Nope, don't have any. Energy hatch. Bonus going off. Random eBay notification. And because we can, let's give it a high voltage. Just because we can, of course. Gotta turn that heater off. Starting to sweat. Anyways, while this is crafting, actually this should be relatively close to done. Everything's going through an assembler now. While this is crafting, let's have a talk. So, my main base here is getting extremely laggy to the point where I might even have to turn shaders off, which I'd rather not do if we're being honest. But I am starting a second series also. So, like I said, I'm starting a series with a couple of guys from YouTube, which you probably already watch. You probably are subscribed to these guys already, which is awesome if you are. But if you aren't, then be sure to check out for my video coming within the next couple of days. It might come out before this one or after this one. But with that being said, I am conflicted, to say the least, on how I want to do my upload schedule going forward. I might do one a week of this, one a week of that, and then when that episode is done, I might just, oh, I broke this, so where did these items go? Not sure. Ooh, now I'm really confused what's going on. Says implosion crafter shape valid status active, but it's not giving me the crafting recipe. So I'm a little confused here. It says that it's crafting. Are we waiting on the machines downstairs? Because it looks like it's doing mixed alloys. Didn't speed up any of these machines. Let's see now. Scheduled 10, but we're making a bunch. Scheduled 3 nuclear alloy plates. That confuses me. Are we trying? Also, this one's done already. So. What? Let's see. 1. Where are you crafted? In a packer. Where did I put that? Did I put that recipe in a compressor? Does not appear so. Where else do I have a packer? Alright, give me a sec to troubleshoot. Okay, so I figured it out. It was the same issue we were having with the machines over there not crafting. It's because we had an overdrive module in. I don't know where that recipe... Ooh. Interesting. Where do we have... Where do we have this crafter? We gotta take the recipe out of here. We're gonna have to put this in a different packer. Let's see, packer. Because this packer is set to auto export to the top, and we can't change that or it's gonna mess up a bunch of different crafts. So I'm just going to relocate the packer upstairs near the rest of this. Let's go ahead and put it here. Close this up already. Gotta see what our channels are at. Still got room. Let's go ahead, bring this guy up. So, okay, nope, not acceleration card, induction card. The rest of those got dumped into our inventory. That's all right. And then this guy in here. I think I'm out of upgrades too. I am indeed out of upgrades. How about a turbo casing? Nope, out of those. Let's make another one. That's all right. What did we need this for? Making the nuclear alloy. Let's go ahead and do this. The items in. So is this crafting up now? Or what's happening here? I'm so confused what's actually happening here. Oh, it went? Oh, look at that. All right. And then we need 2 of these guys. And we can actually, let's go ahead. We'll get the autocraft for this guy in here. And then we need this one. It goes in a packer as well, right? Yep. And then this one needs the single guys. Ooh, and this needs helium and soldering alloy. I believe we have the rest of these. We have helium in our system. Helium. 16,000 buckets of it. So soldering alloy is made in a blast furnace with soldering alloy dust, which is just tin and lead. Alright, let me get this process going and I will show you what I have. Okay, so where to begin? So we are making the soldering dust over here out of tin and lead dust. Then those dusts are being mixed together in the mixer that we just set up over here. They get mixed up into the soldering dust, and then that soldering dust is then put into an electric blast furnace. And I guess it's melted into the fluid. So we are producing the soldering alloy. Now this process, you see it's actually being done as we speak. It's making all the dust we need. It's making all the dust being put into this furnace and then smelted up. Just as we need it. And actually, if we really wanted to... Ooh, I don't know where the other one just got placed. No idea. I'm just going to run these cables just like so. And now all of these processes will be sped up, which is good. You'll see this is now producing more soldering alloy even quicker. So finally, this last recipe right here can be completely auto-crafted. So we'll take this just like so. And we're going to take two of them because we have two assemblers right up top here. Just like so. And finally, we should be able to... What's that thing called? Uranium fuel rod. We'll go quad. Let's see. It says we have all of the required stuff, and whatever we don't have will be crafted. Let's test that out, shall we? Everything is now being put to all of these machines. We should have more than enough soldering alloy. Our assemblers are done already. And now the last part is what we just set up. We are making the nuclear plates. Oh, you're not outputting. Oh, wrong. Oh. Oh boy. I done broke it. We want this to push to the back. You know what? Simplicity's sake. Let's just... And it's gone. Nice. And did it go through here? Where'd it go? We're making the mixed blast-proof ingots. That happens downstairs. What are we stuck on? The mixed blast-proof ingots? This crafting recipe seems to be funky wonky because it actually requires the 2 ingots instead of the 1. Good. No, we're stuck. There we go. Where are these going then? Because it's not down here. I'm... Do we have an exporter on the back of that? I'm so confused right now. We do. It's... Oh, wait. It fixed itself. This is what I mean. The whole process is just a little broken, to say the least. Cancel it. Should I? Yeah. Every single machine will get a soul surge. And we will speed up this entire factory. Besides that machine. But those machines, I will be making more of these material stonework factories in the future. Alright, which pipe's now redundant? You. Get out of here. Okay, what are we stuck on now? We're still stuck on the blast-proof alloy curved plates. Why? Blast-proof curved plates. That was instant. Let's try it again. So we're making uranium. Oh, that's it. That's it. Quad fuel rod. Woo! Woo! Throw it up in the air. That should be... that should be everything. Let's just dump all this. I'll clean the walls up off camera. But we should now be able to craft an axiom emitter. Woo! So that's that. Let's claim our glorious rewards. And then... we have this for that. But we also have that. We don't 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 have that. Oh boy, there's still so much to do. But modern industrialization is done. Donezo. Obviously the mod itself isn't done. There is still so much we gotta do for it. But not for the star. Let's see, this is 15, that's 13. 14, Aegon, 13. Uh-oh. 15. Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face. Like I said, we just gotta clean these walls up. I was gonna do this off camera, but might as well just show you guys the completed process. We'll get you like so. And that looks kind of jank. But I don't want to block this off either. How do we craft jilt? Oh, just like that. That's good enough for me. It's all now cleaned up. We're done. We are done with MI. Of course, I haven't told you what pack we're going into, but it won't be dealing with MI, but it's something similar. But with that being said, we are all done for this episode, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you learned a thing or two. I hope you enjoyed all the modern industrialization grinding. It's done. No more of that nonsense. Next up, pneumatic craft. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.